Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. We are located in Frederick, Colorado. My name is Larry Vickers. Today we're going to take a look at one of the new Freightliners that we have on the lot. This is a 2023 Freightliner M2 106. The conversion is Summit Hauler. So as we start and we take a look at it from the side, let's talk about some things that kind of jump out at us. Well, first and foremost is the color. This is one of two red ones that we currently have on the lot. In addition to that, you can see the truck comes with two storage components, a little bit larger one in front and a smaller one in back. As we take a look at the larger one, you'll notice it's diamond plated. Furthermore, it comes with a connection to an air hose. This is the block heater, and we're certainly getting into that time of year where a lot of guys like to plug their truck in overnight. That is where the block heater is located. Underneath this step is one of two fuel tanks. Both holds 50 gallon. Now, as the truck is sitting in rest, as it is now, that fuel is going to balance itself out. But when you fill up your truck, you're going to want to do that independently. And beside that is the depth tank, which holds 6 gallons. I misspoke. Back there is the trickle charger. This is the block heater. This is where you plug your truck in at night. As we come around and take a look directly in front, and we'll start at the ground and work our way up. Tow hooks located right in the middle. We see a bumper broken into 3 sections. So if you are in an accident and ding up a section of it, you can simply replace that part of the bumper without having to do the entire thing. We go on up and see an aftermarket grill. Now as we focus in on the hood, that is made of compressed fiberglass. So it is extremely tough and durable. We had a hailstorm come through last spring. You couldn't tell anything had happened to the Freightliners. As we go on up, the windshield is 2,500 square inches of glass. So that, coupled with the fact that we are already above traffic, makes visibility simply outstanding. And as we go on up, finally we see a row of orange lights across the top to help the truck light itself up at night. As we take a look under the hood, that is the Cummins 8.9 liter engine. It is coupled with the Allison 3200 TRV transmission. This offers 360 horsepower and roughly 1,100 foot-pounds of torque. Now, as you can see, it's color coordinated. So where we see red, we're going to leave that for the Freightliner mechanics. But where we see yellow, such as here and directly across, those are things we can check in pre-trip inspections. This is the fuel water separator located here. Now, if we leave lights on and something happens and we need to jump start the vehicle, you can simply use those ports right there. The batteries are actually located underneath the back seat. This truck is stock number 5N221743. Now let's focus in on the tires. They come with Michelin 255 80 R22.5. A unique thing about the Summit Hauler conversion are these additional drums. So those have BBs and a little bit of hydraulic oil. So as you pick up speed and as you gain momentum, that balances the entire rotating mass. Consequently, things are safer, they're more comfortable, and perhaps more importantly, that will extend tire life up to 40%. As we look inside the driver's seat, both the driver and passenger seat are air ride, and those adjustments can be made right here. This lets air in and out of the back of the seat for the lumbar system. The seats can be heated as well using this button here. Below the steering wheel, we find a small pedal. That is to adjust the steering wheel while sitting in the driver's seat. Now, when you go to start your truck, you want to turn that key about halfway. Let those gauges go all the way over and back. Basically, it's resetting itself. And then go ahead and start the truck. Finally, the truck comes with a kill switch located right there. With as much voltage as going through the truck, it's just a good practice to get into to shut that off when you're done driving for the day. As we take a look at the back seat, it can be made down into a bed. I have checked with the DOT. This does qualify as a bed. And taken back up into the normal sitting position. Now let's focus on the bed of the truck. 4-inch rails running along each side. And we'll start at the front and work our way back. Located right on top is the backup camera. As we come on down, we see that there are 2 holes already pre-drilled. If you find yourself in need of yet even more storage room, I can have an additional box shipped right to your house. And since those holes are already drilled, makes installation very simple. You'll notice a trough has been cut out of the bed of the truck. That is to assist you in hooking your trailer up. We've had numerous trade-ins come in with this really beat up back here. So by cutting that out, it eliminates that. The truck comes with a gooseneck ball. However, a high percentage of my customers go ahead and purchase the Hensley hitch. Now that is a hitch that is on airbags. It's also known as the trailer saver. So when you're in your travels, that trailer is basically riding on air. Not only is that good for the trailer, but it is the truck as well. As we continue back, lights here. This is for the Voyager system. That is the same system that the backup camera uses. So if you want to hook up more cameras, you can install them right there. And finally, as we go on down, we see a hitch for a bumper pull trailer. Another thing that the Summit Hauler conversion does is put 1,000 pounds over this rear axle. So that does a couple of things. If you're traveling without a trailer and you hit rain, that will prevent hydroplaning. In addition to that, it will help you in mud in terms of traction and not getting stuck. As we take a look inside this storage component, one thing I didn't mention on the other side, but see, it is completely diamond plated. And there is a lot of space in there to store items in your travels. Since this truck is new, it comes with warranties. The Freightliner warranty is 2-year unlimited miles, 5 years unlimited miles on the transmission, 3-year 36,000 miles on the conversion. This is what the passenger seat looks like. Again, it's air ride. Heated lumbar system. Underneath here gives us access to the cab air filters. From this view, really shows you just how much room and space is available in the truck. And I can safely say that the Summit Hauler conversion has the softest, most comfortable seats on the market today. Now let's crawl on in and take a closer look. As we look straight out, we can see what I was talking about earlier. See how much room you can see from. See, we're not only above traffic, we can see things in front of us, but we can see them coming along the sides as well. Up here is where the backup camera is located, and I like that option. You simply have to look up to see the backup camera. We're not looking across to find it on the dash. As we take a look at the gauges, we're basically just going to talk about two of them. It comes with two air pressure gauges. The one on top is strictly brakes. The one below that is brakes and everything else. For example, the air in the cab. That is monitored with the bottom one. As we come on over, this is an important one. This is the engine brake. Now, if you compare that to a pickup that just has an exhaust brake, this is a true engine brake. Basically an example, if you're towing a heavy load coming down a sharp decline and turn that engine brake on high, you actually have 350 horses coming back at you. So that will slow everything down. Consequently, it makes things safer for you and your family and the other drivers on the road as well. Automatic transmission. Right now we're in neutral with the brake on. When you're ready to start, release the brake, R for reverse, D for drive, and you're on your way. Cruise control located here. Intermittent marker lights located there. This is for traction control. These are for the windows. This locks the differential. Rear air conditioning located here. So you turn it on blue for cool or red for hot. Turn the fan on and it blows air to the back of the cab. Mirror heaters located here. This is the dump valve. So that lets all the air out of the bed of the truck. An example of when you would use that is when you go to hook up your trailer. Let all the air out, utilize your backup camera, makes hooking up your trailer very simple. This is the light test button. So you press that and all the lights on the exterior come on. So that is good because only one person can check things to make sure everything is working before you set out on your travels. It does come equipped with air lines. So if your trailer requires air, we can help you hook up your glad hands and simply use that for air for your trailer. As we come on down, arc trailer brake located here. This dial is for the stereo. Climate control located here. We find a couple of cup holders located there, and as we open up the console, we see more than ample storage room located there. So as we review, this is a 2023 Freightliner M2 106 with a Summit Hauler conversion. If you have other questions, please call me at 303-684-3404. Feel free to email me at larry.vickers@transwest.com, or for more information, simply click on the link below. Thanks for tuning in today.